Okay, hey guys, welcome to another video. I was gonna post another video last week because I'm gonna try to post like every Friday. But last week I was sick. I was so sick, y'all. I had like a cold, I think, and it was just so bad. I was sick for like a week and it was the worst. It was so annoying. I hate being sick. But today, y'all, have my water because I'm so hungry. I only ate breakfast and it's the afternoon. And I'm gonna be eating late today. Okay, anyways. Today we're gonna be talking about what it's like being a trans woman. Or actually I might title this differently. But it's like a struggle being a trans woman. Like today I did my hair. I did like a little tied my two strands of hair and like sometimes I wish that I had like a really feminine head shape, like so that I can do like all types of hairstyles, I mean, I don't mind my head shape, but like I wish that it was like more feminine. Okay, so by the way, I was also gonna do this live. Should I have done it live? It's because like my camera quality is bad on my laptop, but I don't like doing like live videos on the phone. Y'all, I'm really not feeling this hair. Okay, anyways, so honestly, y'all, I feel like sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm scared that like I have a fear of looking like a boy again. Like, girl, I do not want to look like a boy ever again. Like, like I said, like as I'm growing and getting older, sometimes I'm like look at myself in the mirror and like notice to try to see if my features are like turning more masculine, as I'm getting older. But like at the moment I'm fine, but I'm just scared. But honestly, like I'm curious like what I'm gonna look like when I'm older, because if you like grow naturally, obviously, then, but I feel like I've always looked like a girl. So like honestly, like when I was in like, oh my god, in middle school and elementary, people would like make fun of me. Like they would literally like always asking me why I sound like a girl, or like, because I was just really, I feel like I do have a really feminine face. And like back then I was younger, like I remember these girls at school. Oh my god, I should make a video about like my experience being a trans woman at school. Oh my god, that's a good idea. I have so many stories. But yeah, like in 6th grade, I remember this girl, and she was like, I thought you were a girl. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, like I might understand that I have like feminine features, but I do not look like a girl. I did not look like a girl. But yeah, like a lot of people used to make like fun of me and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, it's hard being a trans woman. I feel like it's way harder to be a trans woman than a trans man, because like women are like high maintenance, and you always have to look good, you can't just get a haircut and call it a day like men, so, and it's also expensive, and I always make sure I leave my house looking decent and like looking like a woman, because I don't want to get clogged. But yeah, I did my hair like this. Hold on, let me show you. I did like this hairstyle, and I added like this hair clip. But yeah, it took me so long to do it, and it was like, and I don't even really like it that much. but it's fine. Nobody's gonna see me. But yeah, like it's too much maintenance to be a woman. That's why I need a man. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so also, like, I feel like one thing that I hate is that sometimes I have to say my legal name, obviously. Like, for example, if I'm like applying at jobs and like I have to obviously put my right information. Then if I get accepted, then I have to make an interview. And when I show up, I'm a girl and not a boy, you know? And it's kind of awkward. Or like making appointments or calls, like if I'm calling, they're like, okay, and what's your name? And then I say my boy name, and then they're like, there's like a little bit of silence, and they're like, what's your name again? And I'm like, like, yes, it's me. I know I sound like a girl, and I am, but that's me. Sorry, I'm peeking through my window. But yeah, it's the worst. Like, this is why, like, also like going to the doctors is awkward. Oh my god, it's so awkward. Well, not really. Oh yeah, because my doctor, they call me by my preferred name, which I love. So yeah, so make sure you say your preferred name, because also, like, girl, like senior year, I remember this one time I was taking a test. Yeah, I was taking a test. Oh my god, it was like so annoying. But anyways, I was taking a test, and then I had to come back to class when I was done with the test. And then this boy was sitting in my seat, and I was like, bro. And then, like, I don't even mind if people were sitting in my seat as long as there were more seats, but they weren't. So I was like, I'm taking my seat back, you know? And I like went up to him, and like I was like, you're in my seat. And then, you know what he said? He was like, he didn't talk to me. He told the teacher, he was like, do you want me to tell him what we're doing today? Like, him. And then what's the worst is my teacher, I love her though. Like, she's my favorite teacher. But it's my fault because I never told people my preferred pronouns or my preferred name, so it's my fault. I set myself up for that. And she was like, get off her seat. I mean, get off boy name seat. You know, my boy name. And then it was kind of awkward. But yeah, I really learned a lesson being in school. I really learned so many lessons being a trans woman at school, you know. Like, that really taught me a lot to get where I am now. Good thing I only went to school being a trans woman like for like 2 years, really. But yeah, that's why now I'm like, my name is this and my pronouns are this. Okay, so don't call me he, him. But does anyone like else like still like get a little uncomfortable like trying to like say their name and stuff? Because I'm gonna say still do. Like, because I'm a shy person, you know, so I don't speak up. But yeah, and also when it comes to relationships, let's talk about relationships, because I've never been in a relationship or a talking stage or anything at all. So I have no experience. But I'm smart, you know, I've learned things. But yeah, I've never been in a relationship. So I wanted to do a video about that, but like, I don't, know anything. Like, I've never been in a relationship. Like, I can't say anything. Like, I can't give advice. But like I said, I'm smart and like I know what I get myself into, you know? And like, I feel like dating nowadays is just the worst, because I feel like people don't want a partner for like good intentions. They just, or for like a serious relationship. I want to be in a serious relationship. I don't want to be in like a relationship that's just like messing around or sleeping on the bed. Like, I want like a serious relationship. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I want to get treated right, you know? That's why I'm not really desperate for relationships, because I also like to be alone. I've always been a loner and I love it. Like, I love being alone. Like, I love my own peace and quiet. So, but you know, sometimes it does get lonely. You know, sometimes I feel like unlovable because, like, you know, nobody has like asked me out or like tried to, you know, get to know me. Um, you know, so it's just, and it's also hard for me as a trans woman. You know, I can't just, I feel like if I was a cis woman, if I was born a woman, I would have been in relationships. I would have been not single. But now, like, being a trans woman, like, it stops me from like, you know, liking somebody or getting to know somebody. Oh my god, let me tell you, like, as a trans woman, I feel like it's embarrassing when like guys hit on you, you know, or when they're obviously attracted to you and try to like shoot their shot, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's awkward for me. Like, it feels illegal for guys to do that to me, like, as a trans woman, because I like, they don't know that I'm a trans woman. You know, that's why they're like flirting with me and being nice with me, you know, too nice with me. That's why I also just don't want to like get to know anybody, because I don't want to be in that stage where I'm like, you know, I'm trans, right? You know what I mean? Like, one time I did do that. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I'm gonna tell you the story right now, but let me finish saying what I was saying. But yeah, like, I sometimes feels illegal when guys like flirt with me, or like are obviously seem interested in me, you know, because they don't know that I'm trans. They're interested in me because they don't know that I'm trans. They just think that, you know, I'm a girl. And like I said, I don't lead them on, because I know that when I tell them that I'm trans, they're obviously not gonna want me anymore, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, anyway, story time. When I told the guy that I was trans. Okay, this was back in my Facebook era. This was like in 2021. I remember that, like, I had Facebook and I was like popping, you know, this was like COVID time. So everybody was like on social media and stuff. When Instagram was popping and all the social media apps were popping because, you know, COVID, you know. And I remember this guy texted me, and like, I responded back because I was bored, you know, and I was like, for the plot, you know. And like, I was trying to make friends, you know. And I talked to this guy, you know, and you know, like I said, I was just bored. This is pissing me off, by the way. Like, I wish it was like this. See that? See the difference? Like, I wish it was like that, but it's not. Okay. And you know, this guy texted me and I answered. And then he was like, and then we were like texting for like a day or two. And I think the second day, I don't know how long we texted, but it was like less than 3 days for sure. I just know. Because, bro, he used to text me all the time. Like, do you not have a life? Like, all, like, day. Like, do you not have a life? And I remember, and I got tired of him. You know, I was like, and I don't know why I didn't just block him. Like, girl, I'm doing the most. And then I was like, how can I get rid of him? And I was like, you know what? I wonder what it's like telling a guy that's interested in me that I'm trans. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell him that I'm trans. Because I want him to stop talking to me. And he was like, and I told him, I was like, because, oh yeah, I told him because he was like calling me like baby or something. Like, we just met through text messages. Like, this is like the second day that we're talking, and you're like I don't remember how long we were talking, y'all. Like, I swear, like, it was like less than like a week. All I know is that it was less. And I was not catfishing him, okay, before y'all say that. Like, I was literally just bored. Like, I wasn't leading him on. I was just like, you know, trying to make friends. And then I was like, oh yeah, like, cause he was like, you know, I was like, we're just friends, you know that, right? Like, we're just friends. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna call you that anymore. And I'm like, okay. And then he like was like being too like acting like we're in a relationship or something. Like, I don't know, it was just too much for me. I was like, okay, I need him to stop. I want him to stop talking to me, so I'm just gonna tell him I'm trans. And I did tell him, and then he was like, I was like, I need to tell you something. I think this is how it went. I was like, I need to tell you something. And then he was like, what? And then I was like, I'm a trans woman, you know? And then he was like, you're just saying that so that I stop talking to you. And I was like, well, yes. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't tell him that. I was like, I'm serious. I am a trans woman, you know? And he was like, oh, well, I don't care. And I think that he did care, but he's just trying to act like he doesn't care because he thinks that I'm lying, you know? That's why he's like, I don't care. Like, she's just trying to say that so that I stop talking to her. She's just lying. You know, I think that's what he was thinking. And I was like, I'm serious. And I don't remember, for some reason, I have a memory of me sending a baby photo of me, or like a photo of me as a kid. And I think I did do that. I don't know. For some reason, I have a memory of that. So I don't know if that's true or not. If I send him a kid photo of me to like prove to him that I was trans. And then and he was like, oh, well, I don't care. And like I said, like, I think he was just saying that because he doesn't believe me. So then I just ghosted him, you know, because I was like, my plan didn't work. He didn't stop talking. So yeah, I just ghosted him. And he kept texting me like, hey, like every day, like just move on. And y'all want to know something crazy? That boy literally like is like a dad now. Like, he literally has like a girlfriend and a kid. Like, I remember like the last time that I had checked his account on Facebook, like a year later after I ghosted him, like he had like or like maybe a little more than a year, he had a baby, and like a newborn. Like, that means that he immediately after he was done texting with me, like, he like probably met another girl and then like talked to her and immediately like got her pregnant and stuff. Like, cause he had just moved into like this country, you know? He had just moved countries, so yeah. Like, that's insane. And what's crazy is that like that was quick. Like, 2 years later, you already have a newborn. I was like, okay. By the way, what shows are y'all watching? Because right now I'm watching 911. And honestly, it's pretty interesting. But I'm late. I'm literally on season 8. I started on season 8 because there's like so many seasons. Well, there's 8 seasons. Obviously, I'm on season 8, the newest one. But anyways, yeah, so dating is hard for me. Like I said, a lot of guys are obviously interested in me, but I don't, you know, I'm scared to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't know that I'm trans. Like, obviously, I will tell them. Like, I would tell them, like if I'm interested in them and they're interested in me, I will tell them. But if I'm not interested in you at all, or like I want nothing to do with you, I'm just gonna ignore you, because I don't want to, like, you know, think that I'm also interested when I'm not. And like I said, it's just like scary to me when guys are like interested in me, because it's like, you are interested in me, but wait till you find out that I'm trans, you know? And also, guys just never come up to me, so oh my god, by the way, I need to check my comments. Oh my god, I hope that I have it. By the way, thank you to the people who subscribe. Like, I promise y'all, I'm gonna make like more videos. Oh my god, somebody commented. Okay, so somebody commented, "You are so beautiful, Kenya. I know that your boyfriend is very happy with you." Oh my god, stop. Like, I wish that I had a boyfriend. But I'm telling you, I've never been in a relationship. And like I said, sometimes I'm like, girl, am I gonna be single forever? And I think that's also because I'm too woke. Like, I can spot a red flag, and I just don't want to get played, you know? Like I said, I want to be in a serious relationship. Like, I don't just want like to be with somebody just to okay, I don't know where this is going, but anyways, I think that's all, you guys. And I am just filming this, like recording this, like, all because I'm too lazy to edit. I'm just like, I don't have time to edit videos. And like, I want to do a live so bad, but like, I feel like those are like for like whenever I have a lot of subscribers and like followers or whatever, so that, you know, people can like actually join in and ask me questions, you know. But yeah, but I'll think about it, honestly, because like I said, I really want to do a live video. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, I'm really not liking my hair. By the way, I did my own nails, but they only look good from far. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you up close. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Honestly, this is a good thing about just recording, is that like I get to just talk and then I upload it immediately. Oh my god, I'm still like with this hair. But yeah, I did like natural makeup today because, oh my god, my hair looks messy. I did like natural makeup today because, I don't know. I actually don't know why I did natural makeup. This is like my everyday makeup. Like, this is a makeup look that I do for whenever I'm gonna go run errands and I don't want to wear like full glam, which I have nothing on my eyelids, by the way. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, because right now I'm just rambling. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Again, if you're watching all the way to the end, thank you, and make sure to comment any questions. Feel free to ask anything, like anything.